Over the past 7 years, Epic Games has pretty much dominated the gaming industry with Fortnite Battle Royale alone.
Fortnite makes billions of dollars a year.
The effects of that game have made their way into every other major game on the market, and an effect that I like to call Fortnitification. With one single game breaking countless records, my simple question is, who or what started it all, and what effects does it really have on gaming today? Over the last 30 days, I played a ton of Fortnite, as well as some of the other major games on the market, to see those effects for myself, and most of what I found goes completely unnoticed by the average player. This is the Fortnitification of modern gaming. But before we do that, let me tell you a little bit of a story.
Imagine it's the summer of 2017. Young Carmine and the family are taking their annual trip up to the mountains of New Hampshire. Wondering how he's going to pass the time while up there, he remembers the very first game he ever purchased on Steam, a game called Terraria. Young Carmine knows nothing of these pixelated lands, because despite being the very first game that he purchased on Steam, he's never made it past the first in-game night.
No!
Not wanting to journey alone, young Carmine invites his cousin to download the game. From that moment on, the next 2 weeks are filled with late nights, wiki forums, boss fights, and many YouTube tutorials. And on the very last day of their trip, while the rest of the family was out hiking or relaxing by the pool, our two adventurers faced up against the Lord of the Moon himself. After many attempts, our heroes defeated the Moon Lord and basked in the glory of victory for the rest of the night. Okay, so why did I just have an awesome British narrator recount the story of the first time that I beat Terraria?
Dude, that's my line.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, mate. Time for me to hop back into my interdimensional time portal. See ya.
What the hell did he just say? Okay, so why actually did I have Josh tell you that story? It's because that is what I consider to be the core gaming experience. The best possible way to consume this medium. Playing with a friend, learning the ins and outs of the game that you're playing, working hard towards some bigger goal, and learning something at the end of it all. Not this. What is this? There's like notifications and timers, and I don't even know where the settings are. Why can't a modern Call of Duty game achieve the same effect that Terraria had when I first played it? Let's break down the differences between these two so you can see what I mean for yourself. For one, when you boot up Warzone after a long day of school or work, what is it that you're really working towards in that game? No, go ahead, tell me. Because to me, I don't notice any gameplay differences from when I started playing to years later. There's nothing to look forward to. Compared to Terraria, there's all sorts of loot, bosses, weapons, character upgrades, tools. You can look forward to everything. Warzone, Fortnite, Apex Legends, it's the exact same gameplay loop over and over again. And if your answer was, yo, it's the battle pass, I log in so I can work toward, you yourself have been Fortnitified. Because this battle pass has nothing to do with the actual gameplay itself. This is all cosmetics. There's no actual reward for earning any of these things. There's no progression. Where's the gameplay differences?
Whoa, what the heck? That's a cool weapon.
These are just cosmetic items to a game that feels exactly the same since it came out. Also, in these games, there's no ins and outs like I was referring to with Terraria, at least from a casual perspective. In competitive play, there's all sorts of tech and mechanics to learn, of course, but that's going to be any competitive game. With these, there's no sense of discovery in a casual sense. I understand that this has depth to it. This is competitive Fortnite, and it has depth to it, but no casual player wants to learn this. If you were to open a fresh account on Fortnite or Warzone or Apex Legends, you are handed every aspect of gameplay from the start. There's no depth. There's nothing to learn, meaning that every single match feels the same from when you first started the game to when you quit because some 9-year-old boxed you up and shotgunned you in the head. Every match feels the same. The only thing held back from you are the stupid skins in the battle pass that you're forced to pay for, which of course I'm gonna buy because that guy looks so sick. What the hell is happening to me? Lastly, when you log off from the game, what have you actually learned? What have you actually taken away from this gameplay experience? I'm serious. Like, when I was playing Terraria, I had to I had to search for so much loot. I quite literally earned the tools that I was using to fight the bosses. I feel like I've never experienced anything like that in these games today. I didn't learn anything cool about the game. There was no cool hidden secret to discover. It's as if the only thing the developers want you to discover is the newest item that's in the item shop. Okay, I'm sure you know this by now, but there are more skins in the Fortnite item shop than there are atoms in the entire universe, I think. And more collaboration events than IPs that you even knew existed. What in the fuck am I looking at? But Carmine, what's so bad about that? I love playing as Peter Griffin with my SpongeBob pet, fighting Goku and Thanos while Travis Scott performs on the other side of the map. Listen, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with all of these characters being in the game. I think that there's just hidden costs when a game takes this kind of approach. One, sucking the life out of a game in hopes that people spend more money. In the example that Carmine 2 just gave right now, try to describe a style that fits that scenario. I mean, art style or gameplay style, something that fits and makes it coherent in any way. There's nothing. There is no art style that fits that. There is no gameplay style that fits that. It's two cartoon characters, an anime protagonist, an evil movie villain, and a rapper all fighting against each other. There's no theme at all. There's no style to it. On top of that, when a game takes the time and effort to make these collaborations happen and implement them into the game, all that they're taking away from is the gameplay itself. They're putting less time and effort into the gameplay and more effort into the skins. Number 2, skins are equivalent to your in-game status. This has always been a thing in gaming. From Black Ops 2 diamond and gold camos to Halo 3 Hayabusa helmet. That thing is so sick, by the way. Or even catching a shiny Pokemon and showing your friends on the playground. The key difference is that none of these were purchasable with your parents' credit card. You couldn't buy any of these items. You had to literally drop into the matches and earn these skins with blood, sweat, and tears. What the fuck? Being able to just outright purchase the coolest looking skin in the game creates a weird virtual class system where whoever has the coolest or most exclusive skin in the game is the coolest player in the lobby or the friend group. Which leads me perfectly to my next point. Number 3, customization in games is not the same as it used to be. If you're looking at it through the same lens as I am, there's no cool skins in modern games anymore, with the exception of Ninja Turtles in Fortnite. What is happening? What made these skins cool is the hard work and effort that you had to put in to earn it. When you joined a lobby with a player who had one of these skins, you would think, oh, I can respect that person for the dedication that they put forward to earn that skin. That's cool. Nowadays, you join a lobby and every person has some wacky skin that I don't even know what this means. I don't even know who this is. And you know where this comes from? Is because when a company makes you put in hard work to earn something, they earn less money from it. If the players are able to just purchase the skins, the company makes more money. It's crazy. There's literally zero equivalent to these skins in games today. At the end of the day, what does a cosmetic item mean to us in a video game? When we slap a silly picture on our gun, or when we wear a crazy looking outfit in the game, all it is a form of expression, right? You're just expressing what you want other players to see. Because again, it doesn't affect your gameplay in any way. It's just a form of expression for other players to see. We're expressing some kind of emotion or feeling. And what that means in modern games is that every emotion is tied to a monetary value, not earned. Everything is tied to a dollar amount. It's not tied to hard work. It's not tied to humor or sadness or anything. It's not tied to time and effort that you put into the game. It's nothing. It's just a dollar figure. But in all fairness, it is difficult to navigate when the rest of your friend group bought the battle pass or bought a certain skin and they're running around doing the challenges for the battle pass and you're the only one not doing it. Look, I don't know if this is just me, but it feels weird for a game to have you keep coming back based on a timer above a menu. It just feels so unnatural in direct comparison to the first time that I played Terraria, when it was genuinely hard for me to fall asleep because I wanted to see what boss I had to fight next or what item I had to get next. Nowadays, these games just put on a fresh coat of paint every couple months and expect players to be foaming at the mouth, lining up with their wallets in hand, ready to buy whatever's available. And the problem is that people do that. People do keep coming back and people do keep buying the skins. This is not even to mention the artificial daily and weekly challenges in these games. It really is the most pathetic way to beg a player to come back to the game a week later after turning it off. Like, you don't even come back for fun anymore. It's a scheduled task in your calendar that keeps you coming back. And none of the above mentioned factors are helped by the fact that all of your friends own the battle pass or own certain skins in the game. When all your friends own it, it pushes you subconsciously into getting it for yourself. Because of course you want to feel included too. There's some sort of social pressure that comes with these cosmetic items. Like I mentioned earlier, it's directly linked to your in-game status. But what does it all matter? If I want to participate in the daily and weekly challenges in my favorite games and buy the newest skins that drop in the item shop, who's really to say that I'm wrong? The answer is nobody. It's totally fine if you want to participate and buy all the newest skins, buy the battle pass. It's all good, as long as you understand the effects at a larger scale and are okay with it. The only other thing is, where did this all come from? The first actual game with microtransactions in it was the 1982 arcade cabinet Lost Tomb, where at any point in the game, you could insert a quarter and gain an additional 25 whips, which were just a stronger attack in the game. This is literally just 10 years after the first ever video game released. They started putting microtransactions in it. Wow. The actual first microtransaction, in the way that we're more familiar with today, would come on April 3rd, 2006, when Bethesda decided to add horse armor into Oblivion for $2.50. Why? Bing bang boom, skip a few years, now we're in 2018 when Fortnite decides to collab with Marvel Studios to put the Infinity Gauntlet into Fortnite. And the ripple effect from that one collab has put us to where we are with all the crossovers that we see today. But can we really blame the game companies? Yes, but in reality, the game companies are just there to make as much money as possible. That is their one objective, at least the large-scale game companies. When you reach the size of a company like Epic Games or EA or Riot Games or even Activision, the priorities shift into satisfying the shareholders and investors at the top, which means making as much money as possible, honestly. There's almost no way to have the best interests of the players 100%. It's just like any other large-scale business that has to worry about larger things. Okay. My goal with this video is not to boycott the big gaming companies or Fortnite or Call of Duty or make you even feel bad about any of the purchases or decisions that you've made in the game. It's just for awareness. I just want us to be aware of what our actions lead to in these games. I just want us all to be aware of the systems that we're partaking in and to help you to be able to decide if you want to partake or not. That's honestly it. Hey, honestly, I hope you were able to take something away from this video, but I mean, if not, that's totally cool too. By the way, I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, so if you made it to the end of this video, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy the upcoming content. Why don't you go down there and press that red button? But yeah, have a good one. So, tell me more about this time portal that you have.
Well, actually, I legally can't, but I can tell you more about my home planet.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's all good. I love your voice, by the way. I didn't expect such a crazy-looking character to have such a soothing voice.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
No worries. I'm sure you get that a lot, though.
Yeah, a lot of humans tell me that.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, yeah. What home planet are you from?
Technically, I'm from the Eastern Zaquan in the third planet belt of the MOM Z14 galaxy.
Wow. You never fail to amaze me.